All right, welcome everyone to this live stream here with Tradeify Crypto. It is a new week, new opportunities in the market, and maybe new Trump tweets. Let's see if we can get some action today. How are you doing, Ayush? Nice
Absolutely
background.
fine.
That looks good.
Thank you so much.
It looks like very, very high quality. Where did you get that background?
Oh, I actually ordered it from IKEA. So.
Oh yes, that's, you know what, I see it all the way from Sweden. I can smell it. That's Swedish quality right there. Obviously, you can see, the design, everything screams quality, and that's what we're doing right here. We're doing is quality stuff, and you know what?
Quality everywhere.
Do you know what this is? This IKEA. This is IKEA. Oh, do you know what this is?
IKEA.
Also IKEA. I even have this thing with my screen on it. Also IKEA.
We should affiliate with them.
Yes, we should. And if they ever go public, which they're probably not going to do, we should invest. Yeah. Okay, so who are we? Who do we have in this chat? Unfortunately, I just got logged out from YouTube. So sometimes that happens from time to time. They need me to log in once again, and then they have this captcha or whatever it's called, where I see an image and I have to type in the characters that are in the image. It's actually very difficult. It's like, are you human? And then it gives me this, and I'm like, what? Am I human? Am I supposed to do this? And if I say, oh, sorry, you're stupid. You're not even normal human intelligence levels. You can't even, type in whatever that is. Okay, I made it on the third try. That's good. What are we looking at today in the markets, guys? Anything interesting going on? We do know that the UK Prime Minister resigned this morning, a couple of hours ago. He almost started crying. What a little... I'm not going to say that. Obviously, he's a great guy, I'm sure. But he resigned, and then I guess another guy is going to take over. And UK politics is crazy. They have... it's like the third or fourth Prime Minister, fifth or something in not too long. Crazy times. Yeah, but this is a crypto live stream, so who cares about the UK?
Yeah.
Is a Roman is asking in the background, do we expect any market moves because of the resignation? Nothing that's going to affect global markets. It might affect GBP, USD, or any forex pairs related to the pound. So if you look at the pound right here, we can see that the follow up to this. Let me just organize my trading view chart here a little bit. I know we're crypto live stream, but markets are market, price is price. It's kind of like it moves the same way. You can see, following, coming up to this resignation, we had 2 days of very bearish price action, where we came down to like a support, a level that price has not traded below since end of last year. And then when he actually resigned, we saw some pretty decent price action here. So I'm actually, my personal account, I'm actually long here on GBP USD up to the 133 level. So, but we have no real movements, of course, in global markets. So nothing on Bitcoin. But if we talking of Bitcoin, we can look at here on Bitcoin, and it's relatively constructive price behavior here. We have a overall bullish local structure here, but it's what we've talked about quite a lot on this channel is that in a bear market for Bitcoin, if you divide up the times where you've had a local uptrend and compare it to where you've had a local downtrend, you're going to see that Bitcoin is actually trending to the upside more often than to the downside in a bear market. And for those of you who haven't heard me explain that before, let me just quickly show you what I mean. So we can all agree that, you know, if this is on the daily here, we have the 200 simple moving average here, the white one. We see the prices are below the 200 simple moving average, which is often a sign of a downtrend. We can also see that we have general lower highs and lower lows on price. But if you look at the local structure, we actually have an uptrend here, and we have an uptrend here, which arguably breaks here, and then we have another local uptrend here. So if we look at the actual downtrend, we assume that the actual downtrend started around the 26th of October last year till now. We have 239 days of bear market. And within that bear market, we have about 60 plus 90, and then plus this local trend right here. How many? So 60 plus 90, that's 150, 60, 70. So 170 days out of this 240-ish days is actually a local uptrend. So that's why it's so difficult sometimes to trade Bitcoin in the bear market, because you're getting fooled quite often that, okay, now it's the bottom, oh, now it's another bottom, and we have another one forming right here. So the moves to the downside, it goes along the lines of what's in technical analysis. We talk about how the bulls take the stairs and the bears jump out the window. And that's because the bulls, they walk slowly up the stairs, and then the bears, they simply just jump out the window. Walk up the stairs, jump out the window. That's what we get in the bear market, because when you have those high momentum moves starting and you get that liquidation cascades and the sellers are really dominating the market, it shows signs of what's actually happening in sentiment. You know, price are not going to be falling like this if sentiment is bullish. All right, what do we have here in the chat? Am I late? No, you're not late. We've just started this. Welcome, everyone. You're right on time. We got Luna in here as well. We got a lot of names I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try it anyway. We got Mushikek. Welcome, Mushikek. Mushikek and Gerard. Louis. Gurububu. Glenn. That's a Western name. I'm good at Western names, but you come in here with an Indian name, like I'm gonna embarrass myself. I can do Ayush though. Ayush, that's a good one. That's an easy one. I can't hear you. I don't think I can hear. Can you say something?
Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why can't I hear something? That's weird.
Oh,
I can hear you. I can't hear Ayush.
Oh, I should rejoin then.
Yeah, Ayush is not here in my video Ninja. He's not even in the studio. That's
Can
you?
let me rejoin.
Is it me? Am I having issues?
Oh, it's us. They can hear.
Okay, Ayush, could you please reload the your software there that we're using to stream, and then you can try again. I'm gonna do a quick quick speed test. So it's going to be lagging a little bit. Let me just do a quick speed test. Yeah, there's no issue in the speed test. Okay, so Ayush is restarting, and hopefully he's gonna come in any minute. And if I still can't hear him, it's probably on me. Okay, here we go. You say something, Ayush?
Is it
yeah,
okay?
good, all good. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, doing good.
We had a very interesting FOMC last, what was it, last Wednesday, I believe. Was it, I can't, was it Friday maybe? When was the FOMC last week, Ayush?
It's Wednesday, maybe.
Wednesday, yeah. So that was an interesting one. We have Kevin Warsh first press conference after Powell. And as you guys know, I'm not like, I'm an expert at technical analysis. I'm not super well versed when it comes to the macro or the fundamentals, but I find it very interesting. I'm very fascinated about it, and I want to learn as much as possible about it. So when I'm talking about macro or fundamentals, like, don't take my word for it. Definitely, take it with a spoonful of salt. Speaking of salt, I need some water. I feel like I'm dying. So maybe we can pull up your chart, Ayush, and you can tell us how many millions you're making, and I will go get some water. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah. So guys, we are on the Bitcoin chart, looking at the really, range market. That's what I call. That's what I call Bitcoin and Ethereum, because let me break down both pairs. And as we discussed in the previous stream, that I felt that Ethereum is much more stronger than Bitcoin in terms of going longs. So I feel we are still in a correction trend. I'm not actually bearish or bullish. I know we are on the higher time frame we are bearish, but on the lower time frame we are in a range. So let's take a look at Ethereum. And you can see that, let me switch back to Bitcoin, and you can see exactly the tick, keep looking at the swing low of Sunday 14, and you understand the price action better on both pairs. So Ethereum is going back to the high volume node again, tapping that area. And I'm a kind of person who is not really someone who likes to trade from point of control. I trade from low volume, the edge of the high volume node, which is also known as low volume node, to high volume node, not from high volume node to low volume node, because point of control and high volume areas where maximum number of transactions happen, I target is it has take profit, not somewhere I start. So don't forget to like. Yeah, that's exactly what listen to Johnny Smith. He's saying don't forget to like, because we'll do some giveaways later. So taking a good look at Ethereum, I feel we had a really good support at this zone. And price is actually reacting towards this magnet high volume node, and I think Ethereum is doing better than Bitcoin in terms of longs. But if I would not choose Bitcoin for longs, because it's not so strong bullish. Ethereum is doing much better than Bitcoin. Now let's take a look at something which I am not really actively trading, which is Doge, and look at this price action. So price rejected from this maybe I can say point of control, and going back heavily. Look at this. I think it's much more weaker than both Ethereum and Bitcoin on the higher time frame as well. And the next target could be the 0.8. Let me mark this one. And let's go on the daily time frame. So this is my. So I think the target on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge are same for counter longs. So I'm not gonna risk heavy on the counter trend on all the altcoin and the main coins. So this is the same view on Bitcoin as well. Let's go on the weekly. No, this is not weekly. So yeah, I think if we take a good retrace back and take a support at this level. So yeah, I have marked this level where maximum. So the funny part is, let's go back to weekly. So you guys know that I use the wicks as supply and demand, and once they break, I use them as support. So this candle of weekly Monday 15 June 2026 was acting as resistance, but price closed above. So now we are going to use it as support. Let's go to 4-hour chart and look at, we have a high volume node which actually aligns with the volume profile and the supply demand we use. And soon you guys will see the video on volume profile soon on the YouTube channel, so don't miss it. So this is my next support area in the Bitcoin, but I think this is going to be the range. Yeah, this one. So I'm assuming something like this on the Bitcoin. So I'm going to target this high for the counter longs. So this is something which we can have today after NY Open. So this is my outlook on the Bitcoin, Ethereum, not on Bitcoin. Ethereum is much more stronger, and it's really aligning with the higher time frame support area and the high volume node we have on the Ethereum. So I think it's going to be a really good take on Ethereum than Bitcoin. And I don't know. Let me show you guys the trade. Last week I took it, and I'm a really bad swing trader, but I'm trying to be one only on crypto. But we have hype, we have Tau, we have many other coins which are really performing well on the lower time frames. So
am I muted?
Now
Ayush is lagging. Yeah, he's lagging. Okay. If he gets disconnected in the next 2 minutes, we'll do a giveaway. Let's see.
Chances are high.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so okay. Man, we need to have a talk with the Indian internet people. I know you have like two if there's any Indians in the chat, if you're like if you work in whatever that is called, internet service provider field, hook Ayush up with some good connection. Dude, yeah, we'll give you an account.
10K do stuff.
Yeah,
for that.
Okay, it looks like he's fine. He's fine for the YouTube. I wanna. Okay, let's do a little something fun. Okay, Ayush, I want you to bring up Doge on the 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
And then let's. Okay, we're looking at the 5 minute. When is the 5 minute candle close? Okay, gonna be closing in about 4 minutes. We're gonna be doing a little game here. Is the current 5 minute candle going to close bullish or bearish? And then I'm gonna say yes or no, and then you're gonna, well, I'm not yes or no. I'm gonna say bullish or bearish, and then you're gonna say bullish or bearish, and then we'll see who can win. What do you think? Let's do it.
Yeah, so what I'm going to win? What are we winning?
All right, so you want to win something? Okay,
Yeah.
you need some win something. Okay.
Fix volume keys.
Right. I don't know. What do you want?
A good internet connection.
A good A good internet connection. Okay.
I want Starlink. So I want Starlink in my country. Can you please mail Elon Musk?
You want Starlink? Okay, if you win, I'll see if I can get Tradeify to pay for good internet connection.
Okay.
Let's try that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so they don't have Starlink. I guess we'll have to, if you win, you will get an interview with Elon Musk. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll figure something out. Let's just see though. I want to do this. What are we looking? We're looking at your screen. Okay. The next 5-minute candle. 2 minutes. We gotta decide. We gotta decide now. What do you think? Bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
Yeah, I think bullish as well.
Oh, so who's going to win?
I think it's going to be bullish. Yeah, I think bullish as well. This is going to close bullish.
Oh, let me increase the text size so you guys can watch the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't change now. Okay. What do you guys think? Glenn says bullish. What do you think about Dodge here? Do you think it's going to close bullish? Let us know in the chat. We got 1 minute 20 seconds here. We have a question here as well from Mir Sabir, I think. Says is fixed volume profile. Does it give us a good pivot point? I guess he's asking fixed as compared to anchored, or yeah.
So the thing is with the fixed volume profile, it depends on what time frame you are really comfortable trading on. So if you are trading Paxi, which I'm really active on, so I really like to use it on the daily and take a look at the 5-minute chart and decide the bias. But if like with the visible range volume profile, it really gives me not the clear picture for my trades. So if you are scalping on the lower time frame, you can use the hourly fixed volume profile to get an idea about the structure and stuff. So it totally depends on what kind of trader you are, if you're talking about the fixed volume profile. And it does give the actual good point of control and stuff, which acts as magnet. And the candle closed bullish. The 5-minute candle closed heavily bullish. So I won. Can we do it every single day?
Okay. Turned out to be very bullish. That's actually okay. That was a boring challenge. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. We should do we should do a trading competition where we have I'm gonna get ourselves accounts, and then we'll do a little trading competition. Yeah, that would be fun. We got Dirk coming up on Tuesday, so tomorrow we got Dirk. So that's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna be sharing my DX Trader screen. So we'll see if we can do some live trading here. Let me see. I'm gonna go in and see if we have. I know I have a list of all the stocks that are available right now. We can look at Apple. We have Apple. What is it doing? Lots of volatility here. Pre-market. So remember, guys, you can trade Apple, Amazon, AMD, Alibaba, Coinbase, Google, Robinhood, IBM, Meta. There's a lot of things you can trade here on Tradeify Crypto in terms of stocks, and of course also SpaceX, MicroStrategy, Microsoft, Oracle. Lots of cool names here. Let's see if we can. It's not moving a lot here on Apple now, though.
Oh, we can't see your screen actually.
Okay, Roman, maybe you can switch over to my screen.
Yeah.
I think let's take a look at the stocks when we actually have the market open. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! I'm going to be removing this. See if we can take maybe a breakout trade here on Bitcoin. We have. Why is it not showing when the candle is going to close? Okay, we got a decent breakout here on Bitcoin. I'm gonna open it long here. I'm gonna be treating this as a breakout trade. Let's go in with market. It's gonna be buying this. What about stop loss? Let's put it at 528. 528. We're going to be risking 0.5% on this one. We're in here. Oh, is that? Oh, it's a limit order. No, it's not. Okay, that's a stop loss. Okay. So where do I think this breakout can take us? I'm thinking we're probably going to see a move up into this region right here. So I want to be closing this trade as quickly as possible, because the breakout area that I'm looking at is when we're doing breakout trades like this one. We I guess know Peter Brandt is a legendary trader featured in the original Market Wizard book by Jack Swagger, if you even don't know about that. One of the original Market Wizards. When he trades breakout setups, and he has a very low win rate because he keeps the target open, and then because of the fact that a lot of times breakouts turns into fakeouts. Exactly. The win rate is very low, but the reward is very high once you catch a proper breakout. Now, in this case of what I'm doing here, obviously this is not that type of breakout, because I'm just looking for a small move. So when you have like in this case, it's a very low risk reward. Guys, I have a phone call. Okay, I'm just gonna take this phone call quickly. I'll be back in just a bit. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can you switch over to my chart? Okay, thank you so much, Roman. And Roman, if you talk about the Clash coin, it's not. I think it got dislisted from the trading view. It's not okay. Yeah. Yeah. So currently we're looking at the so we have the guy Mr. Sabir. So you can see that on my chart I'm actually using the daily opening price, and it is a fixed range volume profile, and which helps me to make my bias on the lower time frame. If I would be trading on the 1 minute, then the story would be different. I had to use maybe 4-hour candle as the volume fixed volume profile. So that's how you can use it. We have Luna saying, Roman, when will you be on live also? The matter is, the thing is, he's always live with us, but yeah, every single day. Even on the future side, he's live, so you can just drop him a message. Maybe he should turn on his mic, don't you think, guys? You know, if you guys want Roman to turn on his mic, write Roman in the chat. Spam it if you want him to turn on his mic and speak something every single day, because he throws really good one-liners, and that's what we can hear. And what I do always is laugh, but never share it with you guys. So it's better if he turn on his mic and make it.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
We're not winning. Let's see. Can I get volume? I wonder where the volume comes from here. Oof, look at that selling spike. That's crazy. I gotta look at trading views, see if I. Okay, so we got the X trader here. I'm just gonna. I got on my other screen here. I'm looking at. I'm gonna go to Bitcoin USDT, or is it USDC maybe that has the highest volume now? Because I know a lot of exchanges have delisted USDT. And they only have USDC, but it looks like okay, Bybit still has a USDT perpetual contract. So I'm going to look at volume on that one. Yeah, volume is quite high on this breakout. I think it's a real breakout. Yeah. So we got volume is high. We got actually. Let me switch over to. Trading view quickly so you guys can see what I'm looking at, and I'll tell you why I think this breakout is the real deal. So we have the resistance area is this one right here. Now we can see that we did have a lot of volume on this breakout, right? So on that breakout, if we zoom in, you can see that we had a fairly big volume spike right here. But it's only one volume spike. The next candle closed below the level. But here what we have is we have a volume spike on the next test, and then we have a volume spike that broke out on a very high volume. And then we actually had the next candle closing above, confirming the volume spike that we had. And if you look at the accumulation distribution indicator, we are breaking out above the high that was created on the last test. So these are some of the things you can look at to determine if the breakout is real or not. Which in this case, I think it looks like there's a lot of interest behind this breakout. There's a lot of market participants behind this breakout. Now this is on the perpetual futures contract on Bybit, and we can look at something like the spot market. I mean, it would be interesting to see if the spot market also agrees with this. If that is the case, and this further aligns with this idea, and you can see it right here as well. The accumulated volume spikes here and the confirmation with candles here on the 50-minute, as well as the breakout on the accumulation distribution on Bitcoin USD on Bitstamp adds an extra layer of confirmation here. And if we switch to the 1 hour, we see that in 24 minutes we're going to have that 1 hour candle closing above, which obviously is a strong indication of a breakout. You can also see here on the 1 hour that you have two major volume spikes on the 1 hour, which tells us that the volume spike on the breakout was high, but we're getting more volume coming in, and there's only been halfway through the 1 hour candle. So volume is a great way to confirm breakouts, and the accumulation distribution indicator is also a volume based indicator. And then you'll see RSI. The fact that RSI is relatively high is a very good thing here. I think when we talk about RSI, we should not look at RSI in terms of oversold and overbought. We should just look at it as strength of momentum or divergences, because the whole idea of having an oversold and overbought market is not really a thing, It's just So that breakout, I believe, is a valid breakout and a valid trade. A lot of times when I'm day trading like this, and tell me in the chat if this is something that you guys can relate to as well. But a lot of times when I'm day trading, I see that, you know, the first, maybe the second trade is good trades, right? And maybe I get a good winner on the first or the second trade. And then the third trade is, you know, might be loser. And then the fifth, maybe the sixth trade, I start taking trades that are, the analysis is not as good. You know, I make decision that isn't the best types of decision. So I've seen that if I can stick with 1 to 2 trades, then my results are much, much better.
Exactly.
And preferably, okay, I'm getting another phone call. I don't know what's up with this. People never call me, and then all of a sudden start calling me now. I'll be back in just a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, we are currently looking at my chart, and as Jonathan said, that taking 2 or maybe 1 trade a day can really improve your maybe win rate, whatever model you're using. Personally speaking, I like to take only maximum 2 trades a day, and that's how I set my locker. Like if I go above 2 trades, my system actually locks me out. That's the best way to. Jonathan has a fan calling. Yeah, maybe it might be Jisupi. He's the fan after getting banned. So looking at this chart right now, on the gold, does not really matter. If you look at PAXG, gold, GC, everything is same. XAU, USD. Yeah, the only thing matters is that you are actually watching like real data on the multi wave. So currently looking at, you can see that we got really nice rejection from the value area high, which is not really visible. Let me make it visible. Should be walking. Something is not right. Anyway, okay, you guys can see this pink area and the gray area, which is value area high of this daily fixed volume profile range. Oh, I think I was pronouncing it differently, but anyways, so this was the best trade, which this was the best
volume
trade,
profile.
which
How did you think you were pronouncing it?
I thought something was wrong with the sentence, so that's why I was repeating.
Okay.
Volume profile range. Both sounds correct. I don't know why. So you were saying something about
what's the correct name?
I forgot actually. I don't know. I used to know it, but now I don't. After using it in a wrong way. Volume profile range. I don't know.
Volume. Well, I think it's 2 different things though. Like volume profile range is the range that you're looking at the volume profile, but volume range profile. Anyway, my trade is about to hit TP. So let's switch over to my screen because I know the name of this. It's called $514 in profit.
It's a really good scalp on the Bitcoin.
That's what it's called. It is a good trade. That's what I'm saying. It's a goddamn good trade. And then the next one is going to be a fucking terrible trade. I just know it. Just know
1:1 and done.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. But I got this itch. I need to trade. You know, like I got that. It's the itch in the back of my head. Yeah, no, it's nothing wrong with the sound. It's just just wrong with my brain. Yeah, no. Hopefully we'll get some TP hitting here. Let's do this. I should. I'm glad I'm not risking my own money. That's, you know. Mitten, so you can't touch the key. That would be fun. I'm just sitting here like, oh man. Oh, we need to make a short on that.
Just a bit and take the profit. Yeah. Let us know, guys, in the chat, how many trades you guys think it's working really well for you. If it's not, let us know as well. How many trades? For me, it's only maybe maximum 2. If first goes in red, I'm actually done trading. And if the second goes red, he's laughing.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's just that I don't know. It's just I'm envisioning myself putting on these big like mittens or what you have. Is that what it's called? You know, the things that like gloves they put on when you're in the kitchen and you're gonna pull things out of the oven. Gloves, yeah. Oven mittens or whatever. Should put. I wonder if I have. Mission accepted. I'll be right back.
Jonathan is really good at bringing something really off topic and leaving us confused. Or maybe I'm the only one. Yeah, so is he going to hit the take profit? I can see. Anyways, the gold is absolutely falling from the low volume edge. No, the short was actually, the train is already running. Should have taken it from the 825 candle. What kind of sound is that? Is it you, Roman?
Hello. But I only have one. I don't know. I only have one. So now I can't use the mouse. Now I can only click buttons. But this is good though. Now I can only look at the screen.
Why do you have only one?
Because I have others, but it's not a mitten. This is something I hold. I don't know what it's called. But I should definitely get. But hey, guys, something that really goes along with this. I got a surprise for you guys. Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. I think it's time. For a little. For a little duck race. Little duck race and ducks and mittens. Yeah. Let's go.
You actually look like a duck.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. It's a little duck race. Okay. Right, okay. Everyone have to write mittens. That's very American, isn't it? Oven mittens, or is it called oven gloves? Oven gloves. Gloves. Okay, everyone type in oven gloves. Type in oven gloves. Oven gloves. Yeah, that's right. Oven gloves. You know where these are from?
IKEA.
Yes. That's right.
Apparently everything in your room is from IKEA.
Not everything, but some of it. Definitely a lot of things are from IKEA. Good stuff. Okay, oven gloves. Let's go. Type in oven gloves, and you'll be in for a wild ride. Glenn says, I don't like the one-way system in IKEA. What does that even mean? Does it mean that you can only walk one way? Why would you want to be walking the other way? You walk the other way, well, why would you be walking around? I love the fact that you can just go in and then you just walk. They even have arrows in the, like when I go into normal store, I go in and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there. I'm just walking around. Like when I'm supposed to be buying clothes, I just go in and I'm like, there's so much shit in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, okay, I go here and then I go there and I don't, there's no, and in IKEA, it's like, hello, we have arrows in the floor. You can literally just follow these arrows, and then all of a sudden you'll end up with a like lots of stuff, And then in the middle of everything, they have couches, so you can just pretend that you're going to be buying a couch and fall asleep. Do you know? Let me Google this. Man falls asleep in IKEA after closing hours. Yeah. It's actually quite normal that people go and because they build these rooms, right, with beds and everything, and it's quite it's quite normal that people go there and they fall asleep and then they wake up in the middle of the night and their store is closed and the alarm goes off.
And the good thing is IKEA don't care them being in the store.
Well, they kind of care. I would think that they care. In Sweden, we had a guy that was wanted by the police for quite a long time. Turns out that every night he's been sleeping in IKEA, and they found him one night. And the police go home to him and like, he's not there. And no, of course not. He's sleeping in IKEA. Yeah.
Luna says, I don't like IKEA because I get too many things after I finish. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Many times even you will never buy something you wanted. Maybe it was something in your list and you buy something else. Also expensive.
Dude, I love spending money. I just love going into a store and just buying the stupidest shit and just buying stuff, man. I bought this. I bought this Galaxy Tab the other day, and not really sure why, because I have an iPad, but now I have a Galaxy Tab as well.
It's nice. With the pen.
Yeah, it's with the pen, man. It's cool. I never used the pen. It's like I bought a Samsung Note. I remember when they were new, the Samsung Notes. I'm like, oh, look at that! It got a pen. So I'm not gonna pull up TradingView and I can draw stuff on Trading with the pen. I've never used the pen. Like, who uses the pen?
But it's the best tool which you can use for journaling. I used it. It's amazing.
Yeah, but I if I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna be writing. I mean, I want to be doing it
on pen paper.
Yeah, with pen and paper, exactly. That's. Oh, look at that, looking good. The breakout trade here is looking good. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna be securing that one right here. Good. Oh, we're getting close to something here. Yeah, I'm just gonna be moving my TP down here. I think we're gonna get a rejection here. Let's see if we can hit that TP here. And then I'll get that giveaway ready. Let's make sure, guys. Oh, oven gloves. You don't type in oven gloves, you're not getting anything. So Ayush, what is are you using moving averages in your trading?
I used to.
Okay.
And they really helped me, but I think something I have right now is making my job easier, so I'm not using them anymore. But I do use them on the higher time frame. And I'm not a higher time frame trader, so no. I mean, they're good. At the end, it's for people who are maybe finding difficult to identify the trend and stuff. It's above the EMA, it's long. Below the EMA, it's short. But on the lower time frame, I feel few people are using it. It's mainly VWAP and stuff. VWAP and the volume profile and the market structure. The best thing you can use than any other tool.
Yeah, no, market structure is. I mean, when I'm looking at the high time frames and I'm trying to figure out the trend, all I look at is market structure, right? And then the moving averages, I like them because it's kind of like it's a visual way of just showing the trend in a way. I just like having those EMAs on.
Shit. Oh no. Okay. And let us know in the chat what pair you trade and which is your favorite. I mean, it can be any crypto coin, it can be gold, it can be NQ as well. I think every single time you guys talk
what's kawaii? Kawaii means cute. But
how do you know?
If IKEA, it's they say in the chat. So if IKEA had cute stuff, then I mean, surely there must be something more to it. Now I need to Google this. What the fuck is this? If IKEA had this, it wouldn't be IKEA. It would be a child's store, which I guess it kind of is as well. Okay, so I googled for kawaii and I get small, kind of like Japanese Pokemon looking things. Is that what it is? Ah, Japanese cute hype. Uh-huh. Boryak says, brother. Oh, nice. Hello, brother. Jonathan, what is your bias for Bitcoin this week? What is for this week? Good question. I'm closing this one, by the way. No, I'm not going to close it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to move my stop loss to slightly in profit at break even, and I'm just going to be holding that one. My bias for Bitcoin. Let me switch over to TradingView because I don't really have a bias for right now. Let me. I just quickly need to. Just quickly need to send out a message here. Just get that giveaway ready. So just give me a quick little second. And I'm preparing that list for the giveaway. Right, so we have the daily here. My my bias for Bitcoin on the weekly, we're looking at. I can't really say I have one specific bias, but I do have some possibilities that I'm looking at here. So we got the 65.8 level, which is in the middle of this blue horizontal level. That 65.8 is obviously the important resistance area that Bitcoin has to reclaim. My bias is based on the primary trend, right? So I would say that we are most likely going to see a rejection here. But we also see that the bounce that happened before this move to the upside happened right here, which is inside that reload zone, right? So it shows that we have a series of higher lows. Now you could look at that and say, well, that's bullish, right? Yeah, well, that's the same structure that I talked about in the beginning of the stream, where we have Bitcoin showing us a lot of bullish price action locally before we're getting those big moves to the downside. And we just might have the same happening here. So I would say that I'm slightly more biased to the downside to see that 65.8k acting as resistance, and maybe seeing another move back down into that 62k area. But then if we reclaim 65.8, I think a move up to 72, somewhere between 70 and 72 might be in the cards this week. Because if we look at the weekly structure, volatility is definitely has been compressing here quite a lot. If we look at the Bollinger Bands, we can add the let's see, the BB width. Let's see. I don't want that. Which is the BB percentage? Is that the one? No, that's not the one. Where do I find that one? Bollinger Bands width. Okay, width. That's the one. The bandwidth. You can see that volatility is getting close to the levels that we had back in when this whole bear market started, right? So volatility has been compressing quite a lot, and then if you look at the daily, it's now very, very low. So there is a volatility compression, which is quite obvious. And if you look at the 4 hour, you'll see that as well. But when you have a volatility compression, most of the time you will see that you'll get that expansion. And maybe it's that expansion that we're seeing the start of right now, but could perhaps break above that 65.8k and reach up to the 70k region. Yeah, that's that is what
don't you
you're
think
back-ish. How's your connection now?
No, it was not connection, it was some 2-minute break. Maybe he can't hear me. I mean, Roman.
Well, your connection is...
Can you guys hear me? I mean, the chat. He can't, yeah?
We can hear you, but you're very laggy, unfortunately. Very, very laggy.
But,
okay, so he's fine for you? Am I lagging?
Yeah, he needs Starlink.
Weird.
Jonathan needs Starlink. He can't hear me, so I can say anything. It's really amazing. I love this glitch. He is not lagging. Yeah, keep spamming that.
I can hear you guys. It's just that you're just...
Oh,
okay, there's no
hear
lag.
me.
Okay, well, to me, you're lagging quite a lot to me, but it's, yeah.
Sensei's internet is not doing well. Maybe Roman, I think I should join again, so he can hear me. Yeah.
Okay, let me just finish up everything here so we can get ready for the giveaway. All right, so yeah, maybe it's Claude using all of those resources. We see Thoryak saying, I'd love to see Bitcoin will react from 72k. Bitcoin most likely creating bullish engulfing Roman? From daily. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, it's 11 hours until that happens. So I don't really trust a...
He's saying a lot of
trust
stuff
an open, you know,
I think I should rejoin
the
again.
current candle. Am I only trading Bitcoin? Sorry, what? I don't see Ayush in here. Is he in here? Okay. What's up? Anastasia is here as well.
Of course. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. I like the shirt.
Yes, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice, yeah. Isn't it?
Are you doing as many giveaways as you have ducks on the shirt today? Like, is it some kind of a hint for the amount of likes or for the amount of giveaways?
No, we wanted to, well, you know, in honor of the duck race, I felt that this was, you know, it's good. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, thank God. Hello, Anastasia. She can't hear me.
We can hear you, yeah. Of course we can. He cannot hear us, no?
Oh, shit.
Can you hear me?
I can hear Jonathan, but not Anastasia. I think I have to I think for the third time I have to rejoin.
Yeah, yeah, Ayush is lagging like crazy. We need to fix that.
No, I can hear you clearly, Roman. And Jonathan as well. Not Anastasia.
Weird.
I'm joining again.
You want
Roman.
me to rejoin or you want to Ayush to rejoin? Okay, nice. Hey guys. Hey, welcome everyone. Hey Jack. Hey guys. Good to see you. Hey Glenn. Hi Luna. Perfect. So how are you guys doing? What are you trading today?
Well, I'm trading Bitcoin. I had a nice little breakout trade open up Bitcoin that we're getting. Hopefully, we'll see some take profit being hit on that one today. We'll see what happens with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Ayush is still lagging quite a lot.
For me, no. I can hear you.
Yeah, your internet connection is not great. You keep lagging a lot. Yeah, you gotta do better.
I can hear him.
And you so you can't, but maybe what about his camera? You don't see it lagging? But it's like on the live stream you're not lagging a lot, but then when I see in the studio you're lagging a lot.
Maybe something is wrong with Ninja today.
I don't know what's going on.
Now camera is fixed. Are you guys saying something or is
no?
Oh.
No, but I can hear you perfectly. I don't know. From my side, it's all good.
That's what chat says.
Yeah. No problem for me.
Right, so let's see if we have any Any people to join the giveaway? Remember, the word was oven gloves.
Gloves.
For those of you who don't know, this is an oven glove. Yep. Putting it on now, so I can't use my mouse because I am not supposed to close this trade. Ducks and oven gloves is great combination. Okay, what do we have? Okay, anyone in the chat that has not written oven gloves yet, then do that, and you'll be in the giveaway that will be launching very soon.
One glove or one glove, oven glove. What? I'm lost.
Okay, so we talked about how when I'm day trading, I take like one good trade, and then the next one's a bad one, and then the third one probably going to be worse. So we said, okay, I got to take one trade's good. And then Glenn said, you got to have, mittens and I said, okay, oven gloves is good. So, yeah, this is what I have. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, can we perhaps find oven gloves with ducks on it?
I'm sure you can. In China, you can find anything.
Yeah, I should go to China.
In the race, there is one duck as well with the gloves. I've seen it. One wearing the kitchen outfit. Yeah, there is one.
That's awesome. Okay, I need to oven gloves with ducks. Well, I want a rubber duck with rubber ducks. Okay. Oh, here we go. Nice. Yeah, this is great. All right, good stuff. I'm gonna be buying. I'm gonna be ordering those.
Is it holding the thing with the duck mouth? The gloves you ordered.
Out of stock. What are you saying, Ayush? I mean, I gotta give it to you. I like your at least you're trying, Could you repeat that?
I mean, I'm assuming that the glove you're ordering might have a duck holding, or maybe his mouth, the duck mouth as a glove.
Yeah, but I need something on my hands,
To keep you from taking a trade?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are not ordering the gloves, the oven gloves. I thought you were ordering the oven gloves.
I'm gonna order oven gloves. That's what I'm gonna do. Oven gloves. Oven gloves with rubber ducks.
Ayush, have you been trading today?
No, but it was a really great fall in the gold. Are you in the shorts? I'm assuming you are.
No, I was actually in a long, and I took one small profit and then a little bit one smaller loss. Nothing too crazy yet on neither of them, so.
At what level you were long in?
I was long. It's my chart sharing?
Yeah.
I was long from here basically, and then I closed it when it started to pull back again from the high. So it was like a little scalp. I was expecting a continuation to the upside. Yeah. So, and then I re-entered again, and then I took a loss on this one. Also, not like a big loss or something, nothing crazy still. So nothing serious, I'm actually kind of on a high time frame. It does look bearish if we look at the high time frame. So, for example, if we look at, for example, 4 hours CC, like it does look completely bearish. So, looking at the market structure here, kind of like we had this rejection, it's coming back down. On the flip side, we are right at the point of control on this whole range. Or value area low, actually, not the point of control, but value area low of this whole range. And also, what is why the reason I'm not taking short at the moment, also besides the range value area low, is because if you look at the 30-minute time frame, on this previous low, we did have quite a big cluster volume, which perhaps also might stop the price from going further down, and it is rejecting it at the moment. So this area here, until we hold it, I think I'm not gonna flip short. So I'm expecting there is a dynamic level on the delta. I'm expecting the pullback again towards this area before eventual continuation down possible on gold. So that's why I'm not taking a short yet. But on the high time frame, it does look bearish, obviously, for me as well. So what are you thinking now? Are you thinking about taking short at the moment?
No, I think it's
Have you
late
guys
now.
used
It should have
the,
been highs.
Sorry, Ayush, what?
It should have been.
I want to know the level at which you are wanting to sell gold.
I wanted to sell from
I'm sorry.
I need to hear this.
8:30 candle.
What? 8:30.
From the 8:30 candle, yeah.
8:30. What? Wait a second. 8:30 EST. We are talking.
Yeah, EST. Yeah.
But 8:30 EST is this one.
Oh, UTC. I mean UTC -4.
What?
Can see on my chart. Let me
wait,
mark
yeah,
it.
okay, exactly, yeah. Okay, from here. Okay.
Yeah, this one.
Right, speaking of footprint charts, let's take a look at some duck feet.
Yes, sorry, Jonathan. I really needed to know.
Yeah, of
You have
course.
the gold discussion with Ayush every single time.
All right, so how many names do we have now? We have 44 names is what we have today. 44 names.
Yep.
Okay, we get Glenn says 4 pieces yellow duck oven mittens. Yes, and that's actually the ones that I've looked at, but they are sold out.
Keyword.
Have you actually found them on Amazon? Have you actually found? Okay, have you? Because I can't find them on Amazon. Not the Swedish one. Maybe I have to go to like the US one. But then they have to import. I have to import it from the US, and then I'm gonna pay import fee and taxes and everything on it, which I honestly doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm very what is it? I'm not happy with IKEA. The fact that I don't have it on IKEA, I don't like that. They should have it.
I have almost nothing funny on IKEA. Did you check Temu?
Temu. I don't even think I've ever been on Temu.
Don't then don't install it. Forget what I just said. It's a black hole for your money.
Yeah, I usually don't buy from sites like that, but I'm gonna do it now. Gloves.
I found it.
Duck.
I found it. Wait. Another one like this? Kinda. Wait a second here.
Yeah, nice. Did you find that on Temu?
Yeah, on Temu.
Holy shit. Okay, let's do it.
And it's 7 euros.
Oh, wow.
It's yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can find some rubber ducks then. God, I need to log in and get an account. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Not today. All right, guys. Let's do some duck racing. You guys ready? I'm gonna be... Let's get that sound down. I don't want to be listening to this. Gonna be shuffling the characters again. All right, you guys ready? What are we going to give away today? We're gonna give away a 5K two-step is what we're going to give away today. 5K. I'm gonna write a little note here. Okay, let's go. Okay, I've got 30 seconds. We have rainbow unicorn duck. We got bee duck. We got Santa duck. We got gentleman duck right here. That's mushy kick. And who's gonna take this one? Oh, we got runner up here. We got Flasco. We got... Oh, look at that bee. Look at that bee. Ooh, no, we got Flasco. Okay. Congratulations. Let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know in the chat so I can pull up your YouTube profile, and please add your email to YouTube profile as well. If you are the winner, which means if this is you, then let me know in the comment, and we're going to get you set up with a 5K two-step account. The coagulations. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now what I want you to do is I want you to add your email to your YouTube profile. You can add it in the just the description is best. If you just add it to the description, you don't have to add it to like your information or your user details. You can just add it directly in your description of your YouTube channel. Once you have that, you will be getting an account. Now let me switch over to the trade. So I'm going to be closing this trade right now because it's kind of consolidating here, right? Which means probably, I think we had a good candle here, and I would have thought that would have been a breakout. Had good momentum on this breakout here, and I think we're hitting that first stage of the resistance. I'm happy to take the money and get out. So while Deuces says he has not been awarded the account, you can send an email to Jonatan at Tradeify.co with actually I know you won, so I can just send that in right now if we have the I think I have your email, so I can be sending that one in right now. Okay, I've sent it in, so hopefully we'll have that added. You'll get that account to your email in not too long. All right, what are you guys looking at today? Actually, I'm gonna just take a quick break. I know Ayush, you're lagging quite a lot, so maybe Anastasia, you can just walk through something on the chart, and I'll be back in just a bit.
100%.
Yeah, I'm not lagging.
Well, it's actually like we talked with you, Ayush. I was looking for the pullback, which it kind of did pull back now again, and now we have more volume coming in. So I think it's gonna try to break through gold at the moment and continue further down. At least it's really trying. Like this is the VWAP as well from the day calculation, and it's like there was huge solid volume, if I'm not mistaken, just coming in for gold. I think I'm gonna stay away from it because no matter how we look at it, it's kind of consolidating. There's more volume on the both sides that is coming in. We had actually both asks and bids at the top. We did have the majority of the footprint quite right here. Seems like it's continuing to go down, but again, now, for example, it's again switching back to the ask. So I don't really see any one side momentum at the moment, for gold. So I think I'm just gonna wait until we have something more clear in the market, at least for PAX for the current moment, because again, I'm mostly short biased, but if you look at the smaller time frame, it doesn't really combine with lower time frames what I see on gold. So I don't really like it. It's like with multi-time frame analysis, like we talked about last time, I really want my analysis to align as much as possible, kind of on multiple time frames. And on 4 hours, we are still in this rejection zone, which I wanted to see last week already. So we are kind of like in the buy zone from which I would be expecting the price to go up, but it's quite like a head and shoulders pattern, which is a little bit like off from the technical aspect, but we have the left shoulder kind of consolidation, break of the low. So we have the lower low here as well. And it came and pulled back also towards the previous highs here. And I do expect the continuation more down, at least towards the previous lows, even maybe further down from here. So I want to see the short. The way I'm going to be taking this trade is probably when we break through this area. So if you take the gold quotes, not PAX-D, but gold, it's 42.08, 42.06. I want to see the price breaking through. So if we do break through this area, maybe even 22.05, and then we close below, then I'm going to take a short, I think. I'm going to see the order flow, going to see the volume coming in, want to see the shorting volume, want to see the red footprint, and then we're going to be taking a short. So something like this, I think I would want to see for gold, some pullback slightly, and then continuation more down. So my goals for this short, if it does come to the place that I would execute this trade, is going to be approximately 41.70, 41.57, I would say, probably something like this. So that's this. And for Bitcoin and Ethereum, I was kind of quite long, quite short actually last week. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, for Bitcoin, I was shorting. Well, I was short biased. I wanted to short this from here because we also it kind of did look like a head and shoulders pattern as well. If you look at it from the previous highs, we had the rejection before, but then the price just continued flying up. So as long as we are located above the volume, this is a weekly volume, so we broke above it. This is a 4-hour candle. I would be expecting the price to reach approximately 65, 700, for example, level, more or less, to this week somewhere. So that's something that I would be expecting to happen. Gold does have a lot of volume coming in now. So if the candle closes below this big shorting volume, I think I'm going to try to short it with less risk. And if this is going to come into play, I'm going to add more volume to my shorts. Yeah, that's a plan for now. Ayush, what do you think?
I mean, on the lower time frames, is my screen sharing actually? I think it's TradingView, not the Motivate, but let me share the chart actually. So yeah, talking about this trade, which actually moved in front of my eye in stream right now, as I said, this candle, which is 8:30, like inverting this low volume, we're closing below. It was a really good short confirmation at this low volume area. And also on the footprint chart, we had an aggressive buyer trying to push price higher. So, but I'm assuming that there are many passive sell orders placed at this 4229 area. So they got absorbed and price really accelerated lower, like falling knife. I think this is the best setup, which I always want for me on the intraday perspective. So it was a great trade, and I was actually looking for longs at this area, but the volume profile was really confusing in this price level. So I did nothing, but it actually went really nicely higher. I think it took out the previous candle high, maybe session high. And also the area you went long in, like maybe somewhere around here, I'm assuming. And the resistance was at the value area high of the daily volume profile.
Yeah.
I was also waiting for continuation high, if we'd have good aggressive buyer coming in this area, but we had many sell limits placed at this level on the book map. So that's why price failed to close above. That's my outlook on the gold. But it's moving really nicely. I don't know why, but it's moving nice on the lower time frame, on the 5 minutes, especially if someone who is really scalping on the lower time frame, they can experience this on the gold.
Yeah, it's moving. But for me personally, today is I wouldn't call it nicely. Everything that is more ranging than anything else is far away from being nice for me. Yeah, we had there's a little bit of a drop, but if you look at it, we didn't go much further from where we started the day today. So, for me, it wasn't the best, I think, for now. Well, hopefully the rest of the week is going to be a little bit more active, but it is trying to break right now. So I'm going to wait for the candle closure on 5 minutes. So we have 2 minutes left. If it would close below the VWAP and if it would close below the previous volume that was coming in during the last two 5-minute candles, so this one and the previous one, that would be great. So as long as we can actually see the closure below this volume and the continuation of a short and the closure below VWAP, I think I'm going to try to go short at the moment.
So are you using a daily VWAP or?
Yeah, that was a daily, I think. Daily, yeah, this is a daily VWAP. On the 5 minute I use daily, and on the 30 minute I normally have set it for the weekly. But today is Monday, so it's going to be the same place.
And we have market open in 2 minutes.
Yeah, and for the 30-minute candles, the candle does look extremely short. You see, so
it's really volatile. Look at this.
Yeah, it's really pushing down. Yeah. Yeah, so we have 40 seconds until the market opening. We have 40 seconds until the closure of this 5-minute candle.
So I guess you're targeting the opening price, or maybe 4151 low, which we created in the opening.
What was the opening? Yeah, something like this, yeah. At least the bottom of the daily VWAP. But realistically, if you look at the 30-minute time frame, what I would be targeting, if I would be targeting this low of the opening, and I would be targeting this next lows as well. This whole area of the consolidation, I would also be interested in see the price reaching, so that would be my goal actually.
Yeah, I've just shorted SpaceX.
You shorted SpaceX?
Oh yeah.
How did your long go last week?
I can't remember. I think I don't know. Can't remember what happened with that one. I guess I got stopped out because if I went long, I probably got stopped out. But it looks like we're dumping here on the open, so let's see if we can continue in that direction. I'm just gonna look at some.
I took short on gold. I shorted pucks now, so let's see.
I'm gonna put my TP down here. That should be good.
Anastasia, do you when you put your stop loss, do you use the
Yes, this is the
volume
check.
profile or the swing points?
I use the volume areas, and I use the minimal like stop loss that I always use for any specific assets. So for gold at the moment is like 60 ticks at least that I'm using for the futures. So it cannot be less than this, and then I put it behind like a volume areas. But at the moment, my stop loss above this area here, because this was the left shoulder, and I am actually assuming that we might pull back and then go lower. So because I actually want to keep it, it's not a swing, but I'd say I want to see it going all the way here. So yeah, I have quite an ambitious goal for PAX at the moment. From now, it's like 400 ticks drop overall that I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you in short at the moment, Ayush?
No, actually, we are in the at the value area low of the daily volume profile. Maybe a little bit push lower can give me some more confidence to short it.
Yeah.
But the area which you are looking at for the retrace really makes sense because we have low volume area at the left shoulder getting aligned. So that can be another case for the next opportunity for shorts.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta jump out. I have a meeting that's starting right now, so I'm just gonna jump into that one. And I'll be back. I think it's just gonna be a quick meeting, so I'll be back in a bit.
Of course.
Okay.
Yep. See you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon, Sensei. Oh, so it's just going lower. You know, I think it's gonna take the swing low, or maybe you take first take profit, which is at the left swing.
Yeah. I'm actually. I think it's gonna go further. This green volume that you had is asks, like a green bubble above, just on the opening of this, or the closure of the previous 5 minute. Your chart.
Yeah.
Closure
This
of
bubble,
the
you mean?
The green bubble, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the ask, no? This is the. Okay.
Yeah, it is ask.
Yeah.
But I mainly look at the bookmap aggressive trades than this one. They're more accurate. Do you actually use a bookmap for your like bias and stuff? No,
never. I do everything on this. It's pulling back now, but as long as we stay below the previous volume, the volume of the previous candle, I think I'm going to continue to hold this one.
Yeah.
Because what I was doing also, I was looking at how the volume of the previous candle was distributed, and that's why I also went short. So if I place a volume profile over this one candle, so our point of control of this candle is right here, and this was the value area low of this candle, 42.05. So the candle actually closed below it, so I went short. And as long as we stay below this area, I think I'm gonna be okay to continue to hold it. So 42.05, 42.07. Now in this one, we did have volume at the bottom, so I want to see if the price is gonna break the next one. So basically compare it candle to candle every single time when the price is moving. So as long as the next candle is basically kind of hold and continue to close below the volume of the previous candle, that's nice. Like that's continuation of my short, basically. If it starts having difficulties closing below the previous, like the volume of the previous candle, and it starts holding above, I'm gonna think twice probably before holding this kind of trade. So.
Buyers are pushing.
Yeah.
But I still want to know, I mean, I want to learn the skill which you have trading on one screen and being a volume profile trader. But personally, I feel I have 3 screens right now in front of me. Still, they are not enough. I want footprint on one chart. I want volume profile on one chart. I want one screen for the execution. I want one screen for the high time frame candle and stuff. I don't know how to merge them in one. I want to be like going on a mountain or beach with a laptop and trading.
But why? Why do you want to use one screen?
Because I feel that will be really portable. It's like, going anywhere in the corner and trading. Because my setup is not portable at all. I need 3 screens to trade.
Yeah, but you can take the extra screens, no? The portable screens. You have a portable ones or the standard ones?
No, the standard one.
Yeah, because I have the portable screens, which basically is like a small laptop like this, and you carry it with a laptop, and you can take it everywhere if you need more screens. It's like Asus something, like it's the same size as a laptop. Of course, it's not maybe like as big as a standard setup, but it's quite helpful if you go there and you need a couple of different monitors for streams or something. But honestly, I don't know, why would you want to trade necessarily from one screen? I mean, probably it's having multiple ones is just more comfortable. It's just something that I got used to, throughout the years, because it's how I've been always working. But I'm not sure it's good or bad. It's just about what works for you, I think.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I should trade in the different room, and like it feels sometimes boring in my room. The same setup.
Yeah.
And I'm actually using the gaming laptop, so it's like I can't even go in a cafe and sit, because when I start this machine, it will sound like an engine in the entire cafe. So I don't really like to carry it around, So
Yeah.
I think I should, go with some different software, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really looking forward, because I had some changes a lot of the times. I'm actually quite looking forward to get myself like a full setup, but I'm going to be leaving now for a little bit and visiting my family and stuff. So again, it's like, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to finally, I already have several machines and several laptops here, but I will make like a proper big setup, I'm really looking forward for that. So I don't know.
Big setup, you mean a 49-inch screen and stuff like that?
No, but like a big, like long screen like this one that you can...
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah, this one. This kind of stuff.
You should go for the Samsung 49-inch monitor. They are the absolute, the best monitor which you can have for trading.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me, please. Please send me.
You just need two of them and one good PC. Gaming PC, and you're all sorted.
No. Yeah. Yeah, but that's not portable, of course. So, I have always this dilemma. Did you say you were... No, Jonathan said he was long Bitcoin, right, before?
Yeah, he maybe Starlink.
No, that was...
He's Starlink short.
SpaceX.
Oh, yeah, SpaceX. Oh, my God, Starlink. Maybe because I have Starlink in my head because of my internet connection.
Probably, yeah. It's a pain and a struggle that doesn't leave you.
Yeah. See, Anastasia, I have to rejoin.
Starlink.
Yeah.
So I'm holding this short on gold, which is right now in the drawdown, which I don't particularly enjoy, but the market is a market. And I was looking also for Ethereum, guys. Let me know if you are long or short Bitcoin and Ethereum today. I'm actually I'm looking for the Bitcoin long continuation, perhaps towards at least 65,700, like I was saying before, or maybe even 67,700, like all the way to the top. But if you look at the same time on Ethereum, on the other hand, we kind of reached the limit, I feel like, because this was 1775, also one of the big volumes from the week. Then, of course, we have more 1795 and we have like 1840 level. But the price perfectly reached the previous dynamic level on the week and started to pull back down. So I do not feel like you have a lot going in the continuation. So I don't feel like we have a big move still in the Ethereum possible to the upside. So, and I don't really like to trade when a Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're not aligning. So either they align both or they don't align. It's like trading NASDAQ when NASDAQ is like short bias and S&P 500 is long. You know, they are highly correlated. So you have 50-50 chances approximately. So I'm like, today with the market, I'm very skeptical, really skeptical today. Looks bullish. Yeah, looks bullish for me, for example, on BTC, but on the other hand, for Ethereum, for example, no. So, Glenn, are you long on Ethereum as well? Maybe long, not long position, but what you think about the bias? Ayush, there is a question to you in the chat. I know the answer to this question.
Yeah. This guy will always ask me
long on
questions.
Bitcoin. Yeah, I would. He's entertaining the chat. Come on, that's I can't really blame it.
Oh, come on. Look at the value area, low working. I think we might form another shoulder.
Game.
Yeah, game of trading. Yeah.
What?
Married to the game of trading.
Yep.
I want to ask you there about
the best one.
Person. Oh no, you don't really have to come. I'm not going to invite you. You know, you just can text me on Discord. That's where I can handle it.
We did have a pullback on gold, and on 5 minute it looks a little bit worse regarding the pullback for my short, which I'm holding. On the other hand, if we look at their 30-minute time frame, the pullback was perfectly directly towards the previous volume here on the previous 30-minute candle. So we pulled back to the point of control of the previous candle at 42.11, and the price is now trying to react. And if you look at their VWAP on pretty much, well, daily or weekly, now it looks worse on the 30-minute time frame. For some reason, it looks differently on Trading View, but that's all right. So we basically, if the 30-minute candle still closes below VWAP, is going to be a long week above VWAP and then the rejection. So it's another 15 minutes for me to see if we're going to close above the VWAP or not. There is more volume coming in. I suppose it was a shorting volume because we start dropping again. Let's switch this up. Yep, we had some shorting volume coming in here. And the price now is trying to go further down. So let's wait. I keep holding my short. It's a little bit in the drawdown at the moment. So let's see.
I can see a footprint chart, Anastasia, and I guess it's bid and ask and the delta highlight in the candle.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bid and ask delta colored.
Price is dancing near the VWAP of the daily VWAP. Tap twice and taking support.
Sorry?
We are dancing near the daily VWAP in the gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, my chart started lagging. I'm gonna reconnect to TradingView. Is it better now working? Okay. So this is how it looks on TradingView. And now it starts pulling above the previous highs, which I actually really don't like on the 5 minutes. Like gold is really not... I'm not really enjoying this price action today. Completely. It's like, yes, kinda head and shoulders pattern here. I just think I'm just gonna leave this short in because normally this is what I'm expecting, you know? Most, yeah, to pull back from this area here.
If we hold this low volume area, then it can continue lower.
What?
If price holds the low volume node, which we have at the 4219, then we can continue lower, or maybe we can go higher.
Yeah.
What broker are you using for the gold?
Normally I use CME COMEX on TradingView, but TradingView took my money 3 times for the subscription of for COMEX for CME, and it still didn't process it. So I paid 3 times for this. They had some lag for the payment, and they still didn't reconnect it. I need to send a ticket to support, but I absolutely hate spending time on this, so I still didn't. So when I use
Their support is actually very slow.
Sorry?
TradingView support is actually very slow.
I never dealt with their support before, and honestly, I just hate spending time on this because it's like a time loss for me, you know, and you like need to text with someone and explain something. It's like it breaks my brain, honestly. Like I'm so easy to scam in this way because like I really don't want to speak to people. So for like €7 that they took from me, I'm like, do I really want to send this message? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, some kind of, yeah. Normally I should, but if I use CFDs, I use Oanda.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Sol has been recovering. Solana has been recovering. Looks quite nice for long for this week. I have this chart open. I look at Solana sometimes, so I sometimes trade Solana as well. We had their squeeze below the previous lows on this week. So we took this liquidity and then the price has been recovering ever since, trying at least. For June, we've been quite struggling several times. The price tried to go higher than the June point of control, and finally we did. Last week we have another pullback down almost to the previous volume. I actually had my buy limits here, which the price never came back to and never took the buy limit because it was slightly lower at 67. The price tested 68. And now we are trying to go above this week's point of control after the volume accumulation. And most importantly for me is that we are above the previous week point of control as well. So we had this volume and we have this volume here as well. So we can hold above today's and last week's point of control. So this week and last week, I might actually take a long on Solana. I also want to see the candle closure on the 4-hour time frame, because if we compare the candles on 4 hours, on 2 hours, doesn't really matter. If we compare the candles, the body of the candle didn't really close higher than 74.4 For a while, we had several attempts here and here, but the price continued to pull back. So what I really would like to see is I would like to see the body of this candle here, which is only 8 minutes left, closing above all of these weeks. So the buyers are taking over the control. So the candle closure for me is like the fact that the price can actually hold above the specific level. So the buyers can accept the higher price of the asset.
I actually have same bias on the Ethereum, Bitcoin, Doge, Solana and stuff. They are going for a counter long, maybe recorrection for the sell-off, and then going lower.
Glenn is saying, I started to look at Sol, but only paper trading at the moment to get used to it. Yeah, it moves a little bit different than Bitcoin and Ethereum, obviously. Has a little different like price action and so on as well. But I kind of like it. I liked Sol. There was a period of time when I was trading Cardano a lot, but it's been dead, and I even deleted it from my watch list. Yeah, I did, because it was completely dead.
What was that?
This is like stocks, the US stocks comparison and the correlation, and it's like a correlation heat map basically.
I thought it's a chess for traders.
Yeah, kind of. It looks like a chess for traders. It's a correlation matrix basically for the different sectors of the stocks. So if you look not at the stock like a stock individually, but you look at the stock sector, whatever, like for defense or for medical, for agricultural, for housing index, for example, and so on, you can actually analyze it like this, and then you know which stock, which package sector of the stock can you choose for trading in the next week, month, for example, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have 5 minutes until this candle closure, and gold has not been nice to me.
Price is actually holding at the low volume node. I think the momentum is really strong for bulls. One more thing about the volume profile and stuff. I feel even though TradingView is not a platform to use the order flow tools, but I feel sometimes the volume profile works and matches the kind of thing we have on our platform. Not always, but yeah. Anastasia is logged in and trying to manage her, I think, position.
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not really managing it. I'm just gonna hit my stop loss probably. There's nothing much that I can do about it,
Yeah.
So
how many trades you take in a day?
Well, there is no limit. I can take 1 trade. I can take 10 trades. Depends on the market. If it's going to be moving, I can take 10 trades if it's going to be moving. If it's bad, I'm not going to push and keep taking trades. And I'm going to stop after I see that it's not moving. So after, for example, if this one hits stop loss from me, I'm not going to take any more trades today because I'm going to better wait for tomorrow and re-enter it. I don't believe, of course, I do. Like, I really love one of my favorite books for trading is One Good Trade. And I really do believe in it. So if you are learning and you keep struggling about, for example, to figure out your edge, or you are struggling with over trading, or someone is struggling with discipline, someone is struggling with journaling, trying to find their way in the market, like One Good Trade a day is amazing. It trains you and makes you disciplined on so many different areas. And it makes it much simpler also to adjust your system and improve it and so on, because it's just one trade, and like to develop certain mental, like really good approach for trading, I think is just amazing. That being said, if it comes to, for example, myself right now at the moment, I don't believe in one good trade. The reason being is that, like, okay, when the market is really good, if I'm going to take only one trade, I'm just going to simply limit my possibilities and the potential that I have today. And if the market is bad, okay, I'm going to take one good trade. It's fine. But then in the good days, I'm not going to be able to push forward as much as I can. So the percentage of, like, how far I can go and how fast using the good days, using the good volatility is not going to be the same. So I'm just wasting the good market conditions and wasting good time. So it's like, it's the same as something similar psychological wise when people close the winning positions early and they keep holding losers because we keep hoping that the loser is going to reverse in our direction, whether we are scared whether the winner is going to reverse and we're going to lose money, even if the winner is very short. But if you keep closing the good trades very small profit and you keep holding losses, eventually you're going to have negative stats. And it's quite the same, kind of the same way, what I'm thinking of, the way I'm thinking about it.
So for you, it's more like the market and structure and thing, not the number of trades. If it's good, you'll take many, and if it's bad, you will do nothing or maybe take less trades.
It's more the market conditions, volatility, and like the price behavior. It's a trending market behavior needs to be in the first place. So I
think we are coming back lower on the gold from the LUN. Are you still holding it?
Yeah, I'm still holding it. Still didn't hit my stop loss.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Now, if this thing closed below the point of control, it can go lower again.
Yeah, I was waiting for this rejection. I was just kind of thinking that it's going to hit my stop loss and then reverse against me. And it's going to be one of these days. I was 90%.
But look at the...
honestly, this is how it's going to be. I was looking at it, I'm like... Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even try to re-enter because from my experience, again, if it's going good, I can re-enter and re-enter and re-enter. And if it's not even if I know the direction, sometimes it's almost impossible to take this trade, no matter how hard I try. And if I try too hard, I'm going to take the losses that I shouldn't. Even if I know that the direction is probably going to be short, it's like, it's fine. I need to, like, I'm going to come back later tomorrow morning, for example, wake up a little early, I see it again. So, yeah.
It exactly formed the head and shoulder, I think.
Yeah.
And just for an update, it's been a one whole month. I have not taken any trade on NQ. Fully active on gold.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Is it like a wow. No, but I mean, is it like a challenge that you set for yourself?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm really liking gold on a lower time frame than NQ.
Okay.
The price action and the volatility and stuff. I think in NQ, getting wigged out during the session and stuff is really normal. But in gold, it's really structure based. That's what I feel on the lower time frame.
Okay.
But it was different when I just started trading in 2019. It was different, but now it's really different on the lower time frame. The story is changed a lot. I do play it like I'm playing on an NQ on the lower time frame. As you know, that there are very less traders who trade gold on the 1 minute chart.
Yeah.
But I do. I treat it as NQ on the lower time frame.
That's nice.
Yeah, and it's coming back. I think your trade will. Are you adding something from the top?
What?
Are you adding any trades from the top?
No. I never enter any more trades when the trade is in losing. So I never add to my position when it's losing. I don't average. I can add if it's like winning trade, then I can add more, but I never add to losing trade.
Head and shoulder, that's a shampoo in my country. It is a shampoo in my country as well.
I think there's a shampoo in any country, honestly. That's a successful business.
Glenn is saying, Luna, I got Claude to make me a trading journal, so I'm using that now. Oh, that's really cool, Glenn. Learning a lot from Jonathan, I guess. Everyone is using Claude. My Claude is actually very stupid. I don't know why, it's really stupid. Even if it's paid, it is stupid. Maybe I'm not really good at prompt, because AI and stuff really works well when you ask properly. They'll give you the exact product. If you're really bad at prompt, then AI might not help you. Even if you're using the paid one, that's for me.
Yeah, honestly, for some tasks I found Claude better than ChatGPT, but for some tasks I figured that ChatGPT gives me still a better answer. Maybe I suppose, and I'm blaming it because ChatGPT I've been using for a very long time and it knows a lot about my work and the way I write and like research that I need to do and so on. And Claude I just started using, so of course as a result, it probably needs a little more time to like learn about me, like and about the ways that I work. However, obviously I need time to teach it, which I don't want to spend much. So, it's like a loop. So I'm just giving it and myself a little bit of more time to become friends with it.
I agree. I mean, with Claude, you can make amazing websites and stuff, but with ChatGPT, it's best for the scripting and stuff, for the videos. So guys, we have came to an end of this amazing stream we had today, and Jonathan I think did really good trading on the SpaceX shorting before the opening. And anything Anastasiia?
No, from my side that's it. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'm not gonna be back, but I'll be back on Wednesday. So I'll see you there, Ayush. Guys, I wish you a profitable start of the week. Ayush, you too.
Yeah, and, thank you so much. You too.
I wish for myself gold to go down. So let's sell gold, guys. Sell gold. So come on.
Sell gold, yeah.
Not a financial advice. Just help my trade. Just push it further.
Yeah, give us some sell volume.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Luna, bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, everyone. See you soon back.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.